How are you doing today, guys? Thank you once again for joining me on Viper9 Toy Videos. Today, I have a Star Wars Evolutions Clone Trooper to Stormtrooper box set. So this one here does have a Clone Trooper from Clone Wars Episode 2. He does have the yellow markings on him, and I think that might just mean pilot, because if you open up this here, he does have his pilot gear, as well as there's gear in here for the Clone Trooper Fall of the Republic Episode 3, as well as gear for the Sand Trooper for the Stormtrooper The Rebellion Episode 4. They do keep it kind of basic because this is technically a Sand Trooper, where this is also I think an ARC Trooper at that point, and then yeah, that one comes with the pilot gear, so I don't know if that's classified as a pilot. On the back, it does have the other sets that come out for the same time. The Sith Evolutions, Anakin Skywalker to Darth Vader. And then just a little bit of more art on the back. Doesn't really go into much more detail other than that. As you can tell, I did pick this one up from Rogue Toys once again here in Utah. I've really been enjoying shopping there. Not going to lie, like I said, their inventory just changes just enough between the 5 stores. There's a lot of local shops here in Utah that I do shop at and hit up, but most of the time with those stores, it is either loose figures or just figures that I don't do videos on, unfortunately, if I do pick them up carded. You know what? I think I opened up the wrong side. Yep, because there's a pull tab right there. I think this is the first time I've actually opened up one of these Evolutions box sets. So we'll cut that. And we will cut that. Nope, still not done. Cut that. And cut that. Did I get them all this time? There we go. Then we go ahead and pull. There we go. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Lots of cardboard for no apparent reason when it's just that little plastic sleeve. Little plastic sleeve is taped on. Go ahead and pop that open. So we'll go ahead and start here with the Clone Trooper. Maybe. So this is based off the older Clone Trooper buck, obviously because this Evolutions box set is older. So he is just going to have a single ball joint neck he does have the removable helmet, so he's just going to have the single ball joint neck. But even with that ball joint, it is restrictive there. Like has very little up and down movement, very little side to side. The shoulders do have, a wide range of rotation. As you can see there, just because of the way that they slotted into the shoulder pauldron. The elbows, are a little tight on this one, I'm not gonna lie. The elbows have fair range of motion. Whoop, steady. But they do still have, full swivel, ball joint, everything like that. It does not have wrist rockers, he just has simple swivel wrists. No like real waist, actually no waist articulation at all. No chest swivel, no waist swivel. And then the legs are just a basic T-crotch, which can kind of hinder some of the figure. I mean, if you use him as just a pilot, he sits well. If you use him as a background character, he poses well. One thing I like about these guys here is they are a little weathered compared to some of the others. As you can see, he has like the dirty legs, like he's been walking in sand, blast marks, scorch marks. And then you can pop this helmet out here. Boom, just like that. He's a pilot for your gunship. And then I don't know which ones of these weapons are his. I don't know if he comes with the rifle and he comes with the pistol. I know he comes with both of those pistols there, so we will at least do that. Go ahead and take a look at this ARC Trooper here real quick. Maybe. Oh, there we go. There is the ARC Trooper. So he does have a removable helmet as well. He does have the pauldron is free floating. You can actually take a lot of this gear off, and he's not that much different from this particular figure. Except for he does have a waist swivel. That's kind of cool. But once again, the shoulders are a little restricted due to the pauldron on this guy, but it is free floating, so you do get a little bit more. Elbows are the same. The wrists are the same, just a swivel, no joint or anything like that. Then he does come with his holsters. See if we can't get his pistols out here. So one thing about these holsters and these pistols is they don't lock into place. Oh wait, actually these ones are going to wedge in there pretty well. So yeah, they're not going to fall out. So one of the things that I am kind of disappointed in some of the newer ARC troopers is their blasters will just fall right out of their holsters if you're not, like, you look at them wrong and the blasters pop out of their holsters. And he does have the T-crotch, single joint knee, but knee swivel, standard ankle joint, and then the hard skirt is a little restrictive, but overall, this is a really good clone ARC Trooper. I really dig him. This one is Aayla Secura Troopers, I believe, when they add kind of, gun her down on Utapau. Spoiler, it's been like, what? Actually, has it been 20 years since that's come out? I'm not even sure anymore. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Sand Trooper here. Let's go ahead and get his gear out of this box so we can just get rid of that sleeve altogether. So here is the Sand Trooper from Star Wars Episode 4. Oh, he does have the giant ball joint neck, as the Stormtroopers were having back in those days. He does have, the really decent shoulder articulation, but is kind of hindered from the pauldron. Pauldron is free floating, so you can pop that off. Ooh, in theory, you should be able to pop that off, but the hole is smaller than the ball, and I'm not wanting to force that off right now. But I love the weathering on this guy as well. Oh, I didn't cover that on this guy. So you take a look, he does have weathering as well. Just some nice little scorch marks, some dirt on the shin guards. So all the weathering on these guys is kind of rad. He does have, hopefully fairly decent shoulder or elbow articulation. And then just wrist swivels. And then, does he not have waist? No waist and or chest pivot at all. He does have just the standard T-crotch. Knee joints are fairly decent. Doesn't quite go to a 90 degree, little bit hindrance on the leg armor there. Then just standard joint ankles, no rockers or anything like that. But he does come with his equipment. So that does peg in just like that. And then he comes with his larger blaster rifle. Maybe. You know what? We're just going to shoulder that for right now. Because he is patrolling the streets of Mos Espa. But there you go. Well, there you have it, guys. There is the Evolutions box set from Star Wars with your Episode 2 clone, Episode 3 clone, and your Episode 4 Stormtrooper. I really dig these guys. I think it's kind of fun. Let's go ahead and get a little bit better of a zoom in there on them. I think it's kind of fun that they did these box sets back in the day. Something I would definitely support Hasbro in doing now with the newer articulation. They could definitely redo these sets and they would be amazing. But right there, guys, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for watching.